Welcome back here at Cardinals Field as our pregame show continues. Now it's time for the Manager's Show, joined by Newport Gulls manager Al Ava. Skip, how are you?
Doing well, Nick. How you doing?
Not too bad. The Gulls and the Pilgrims will face each other for the first time of 6 matchups in the season series here today. And Newport has always played Plymouth pretty hard.
Yeah, it's like, they're almost like a rival as well. They're just an hour away. So, it's always a good game against each other. And, so far I think we've been a little bit more ahead of them. But, that could always change if you don't come here ready to play. And hopefully our guys are ready to play tonight.
The Gulls are certainly ready to play here on Friday night. It was a pitcher's duel for much of the ball game, but 1-0 Newport lead. Then the Bay Sox tied up in the ninth, but Stephen Scott was able to send everybody home happy in the 11th.
Yeah, that was unbelievable to let that happen or see that happen. I think that's the first time in Gulls history that's happened, and definitely the first time I've seen that happen. Walk-off grand slam, and so that was a lot of fun to be part of.
Meanwhile, on Saturday, the bats slowed down a bit against the Ocean State Waves. Newport still stranded double digits on base, but did not push across any runs against the Ocean State Waves. Now just 0-3 against the Waves this year.
Yeah, they really have our number right now, and hopefully we get them 3 more times. But that's kind of been our downfall in our hitting, is that runners in scoring position, we just haven't seemed to get the productive out. It's not so much getting the key hit. It's just with 1 out or no outs, we got those runners in scoring position. We just seem to either do a pop-up or a strikeout, which really hurts us. And so I think once we can overcome that, you're going to see some big production numbers out of us.
How important was that off day yesterday?
Oh, it was huge. One being Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Oh, thank you. But you know what? You didn't realize, but after we played 7 days in a row, we were supposed to play 10 out of 10. We did have that rain out. So, we played, 9 games in 10 days, and so it was just great to have a nice day off, no reading, no camps, no nothing, and so it was really nice.
Skip, the Gulls have another long stretch like this, and it's going to be like this every week, at least for the first few weeks of the season. 6 straight games and then a day off. Part of it is that 44-game schedule. Another part of it is the late start, but going to the days where having 2 days off a week is the norm.
Yeah, I guess there'll be times where you're going to pray for rain, I guess. But then that can hurt you, because then all of a sudden you're playing catch up, you're playing double dips, which takes a toll, especially on the pitching staff. So hopefully we'll have good weather like we have been, and playing 6 days in a row is not bad, and then having that 7th day, at least you know what's coming. All the players are here now, so players will get not only their Sunday off, but they'll get one other day off, which just kind of keeps the legs underneath you and keeps us healthy and strong.
Newport has a little shakeup in the lineup here tonight. Now you have a full bench, an opportunity to rest a couple players. So you see Cole Fabio in the leadoff spot for the first time.
Yeah, and it's not unfamiliar for him. He at school he was a leadoff guy, so it's kind of nice having a couple leadoff people in our lineup. So that way when we do have somebody who like Travis, who's been our leadoff guy. Tonight he's going to be off, hopefully all day. But we could always use him as a pinch runner, pinch hitter, and then maybe a defensive replacement. But having Cole will, definitely help us out in that leadoff spot.
Meanwhile, Skip, Jackson Goddard makes his first start at home, his third start of the summer here for the Gulls on the mound. What are we going to see from him here tonight? He was very good in his last start.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's been steady Eddie, for the last 2 starts. He gave us a quality start opening day against Ocean State. Again, we just left some guys in scoring position that day, and we had, at the time, we had 6 of our position players here. So he was just misfortunate that we didn't have all our position players here. But, what I saw last game, if he keeps on improving like he is, that's one fine pitcher right there. He's fine now, but, he's even getting better. So hopefully, we'll get another good performance out of him tonight.
Newport Gulls manager Al Ava, thanks as always for joining us on the pregame show. Good luck tonight against the Pilgrims.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Skip. Our pregame show continues. Newport Gulls baseball is next, right here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.